Hey, David here with Guide Recommended. Gonna jump into some videos on fly tying tools. We're gonna start out with what is a half hitch tool and how to use it. You're gonna see a link down below that's gonna jump over to my website that will have more instructions on the half hitch tool. Alternate tools, how to tie it with your finger, all that good stuff. Again, a series on, I'm making a mess over here, fly tying tools. We're going to cover bodkins, we're going to cover bobbins, we're going to cover hair stackers, we're going to do a whole bunch of good stuff coming up. So hit subscribe and stay tuned. As we go through the tools, we'll also hit tying some flies that are those kind of essentials that I like to work with in my fly box. Okay, let's jump into some close-ups on using the, where is it, right here, half hitch tools. Cool, thanks. So what is a half hitch tool? What is a half hitch tool? So half hitch is a really quick knot that is tied. You can tie them with your finger, but usually these things called bodkins, which have little needle points, will have a half hitch tool on the other side. Essentially, you can see that I'm trying to keep that in focus. It is a hollowed out little shape, right? Which grabs hold of the tying thread and puts a half hitch onto the hook. All right, let's do this. Hey, and if you can, I'm going to be experimenting with these two different thread colors. I really want to get something that is very visible. So if this fluorescent orange floss or yellow is better for seeing, let me know below. Again, yellow or fluorescent orange. Let's get a hook in this vise. I have not adjusted anything, so hook is in. I can see straight up. I need to get a good clear background for people to look. So let's do some rearranging here in the studio. This is just it's actually the sock for a fly rod. All right, so we got our hook in the vise. I'm trying to reach over and do stuff, so half hitch. So once you get the thread started, right, wrap over. So visualize finishing up your fly, and you need to put a knot. And I got my tension is set a little bit too high. And you know what? I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos with the right bobbin. Excellent bobbin. I met the guys there multiple times at different fly tying shows, and just wonderful, right? Meeting people that actually do this stuff. So that is a half hitch, right? You wrap the line over and then pull it down there. So I like going both ways. When I say both ways, I'll wrap, over once and then under once in order to get that half hitch on there. So the cool thing about a half hitch is you can snap it off like I just did. So if you're tying something tight, well, you know what, let's do it. Let's go through this, and we'll try it with our orange floss this time. Way too much thread out, very difficult. So over, wrap onto it again. Let's get all this stray stuff out of the way. Floss is always tough to cut. All right, wrap forward towards the eye, get our tool, right, change hands, over, down, back, down. All right, I would use head cement, whenever you're using a, doing a half hitch, just a little dab will do you. All right, so that is the half hitch tool. Alternate, and why are there different sizes? So the idea is to have a tool large enough to go over the eye, right? A lot finer opening will not go over the eye. I have used, when desperate, an ink pen. If you pull off the end, right, you can do a half hitch with an ink pen, a Bic without it, right? Another way, fingernail over the eye, doesn't slide down as well, particularly with floss. Right? And another alternate using your finger. So that is the half hitch. Hope that helps. Subscribe. I got a lot of good stuff coming. We're going to be going through bobbins. We're going to be going through whip finishes. We're going to be going through head cement. We're going to be talking about scissors and the different shapes and lengths and other things when it has to do with fly tying. Even these crazy things. Hackle pliers. Subscribe. Thanks.